Howdy y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing an update on my 20 and 2020 project pan. I know it's been a long time since I updated this project. It's been about a little over 3 months now. And I think part of it was because I didn't really have time, but I think the major reason why I didn't is because I just didn't have enough progress to show, and because of quarantine, like I wasn't wearing makeup as much. And I really like to have a lot of progress to show you guys whenever I do updates, so that it's like interesting to watch. Not necessarily a lot, but like at least, you know, a noticeable amount. And I also want to say thank you for hitting over 200 subscribers now. I'm trying not to touch my hair. But yeah, that's really cool. It's exciting, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry I don't post very much. I just kind of post whenever I feel like it, so hopefully I can post more. But anyway, I'll just get right into it. As of the last update, we had already rolled 2 items out. Not rolled out, but like completed them. And let me look. I can't remember what they were. I think one was my eyeshadow primer potion by Urban Decay, and the other one was a foundation by Physicians Formula. And the primer potion I finished completely, and then the foundation, it just went bad and it looked really bad on my face, so I decluttered it. Or like, yeah, it was trash. So anyway, I do have 2 empties to show you this update, and then I'll get into the products I have left. So I'll go ahead and do the empties first because that's probably the most exciting part. So the first one is this Stila liquid lipstick in Splendor Shimmer. This is not like the full size. It's one of those that comes in the trio around the holidays, and I really enjoyed this. Obviously I used it up, and it looks like you can't tell that it's used up on the sides, but like it's very empty in there, and it's so dry. I don't know if you can tell how dry it is, so I can't really get another application off of it, but I did enjoy it while I had it, and hopefully I can finish up some more of those like Stila things this year. And then the second product I finished was this Equate Petroleum Jelly. I was just kind of like curious how long it took to use one of these up. And I used it all up. And then I do have a new one. I think you can actually see it behind me. It's like right here. That's my new one. I just find that I like using this better than chapstick, and it's really cheap. So those are going to go into my empties bag. I'm going to have put them in there. And then the rest I have not finished yet. I'll try to go quickly. So the first one, I'll just start. This one I haven't used much. This was the last update, and this is this update. I haven't used it much. I've been focusing on my darker foundation, and then I'm going to switch to this once I start getting more pale. So this is a foundation I've been focusing on, my Born This Way foundation. And at the last update it was up to here, and then now we're down to here. I'm pretty sure, like I couldn't get it to settle today, but from memory it's settled, like I've seen it settled before, and I'm pretty sure that it's about at this line. So that's pretty good progress. I know it's been 3 months, but this is like the main foundation I've been using, so hopefully my goal is to completely finish this year. I mean, finish all this stuff this year, but I see the end in sight because I've been using it every time I wear a foundation. I didn't get as tan this summer as I typically do. Typically I can use this foundation on its own. However, this year I've had to mix it with a lighter foundation. And that being said, I'm not making as much progress as fast, but I'm still enjoying using it, and I do need to finish it this year because it's getting to be about 2 years old. Let me see, it has a 12-month expiration, so it's probably already expired, but it's not doing anything weird so far. So yeah, anyway, I didn't get a tan this year because I've been doing school, so I've been staying home, and also COVID, and also I, like for the past couple summers, like, well, last summer I tanned like in a tanning bed because I wanted to look tan. And then before that, I was always lifeguarding, so I would just get tan naturally. But this year, I just haven't been out in the sun as much. But anyway, the last foundation that's in this is this Ulta Youthful Glow Foundation. I really enjoy this. I haven't used it much within the last 3 months. I have on here that it went from 2.12 ounces to 2.05 ounces. Like I said, during these like warmer, sunny summer months, I've been like really focusing on this, and then these two, I think I won't have much problem finishing in the winter. Neither of these are full, obviously. Like, both of these are under halfway full, so hopefully, like, after the summertime, after I use this Too Faced one up, I can switch to those and get those finished up. And then next is my Bourne Organic Moisturizer. This is my second one I'm going through. I went through one last year, I think, 19 and 2019, yeah. And then this one is my last one I have of these, and it's kind of old, so I'm amazed that it's like holding up and not breaking me out because it's organic. So you would think organic products would go bad faster, but I'm not complaining. It's pretty good for me. But last update we were at 2.96 ounces, and now we're at 2.12 ounces. And that doesn't mean I haven't used all that. I basically combine. I have like a little pot that I combine like a chunk of this plus some of this color corrector, and I use it as a moisturizer, like a color correcting moisturizer. And I didn't mark this too before this update because there was an air bubble in it, so every time I squeezed from the bottom, like, it would immediately pop off the top, like pop out of the top. But this, I guess I got the air bubble out, and so now we're down to here. So I'm feeling very confident that we will be able to finish this year. I think 2 more batches of my little jar of moisturizer, these two mixed together, and we should be good. If you're curious, I'll show you what that jar looks like, just in case you're curious. I just mixed up a new batch like last week, so this is really full, but that's what it looks like, and it's just like a slightly green color, green moisturizer. But if I were to use this on its own, it's just too pigmented. It makes my whole face green, and I just don't need it. So yeah, that's what I use this for. And then next I'll talk about this Milani Easybrow in the shade Taupe, or Natural Taupe. Before this update, I hadn't, like, before the, I don't know how to explain this, like, so I updated this 3 months ago. Before that, 3 months ago, I hadn't been really using this, but in the past 3 months, I have been using this as my main eyebrow product. Unfortunately, you can't roll this up and roll it back down, so I can't tell how far away I am, but I have been using this every day I do my makeup, and this is my main eyebrow product. I don't really even, the only thing I use besides this is a gel, so, like, I'm still hopeful that I can finish this by the end of the year. And I know it sucks that I can't really show you progress, so I'm sorry about that, but I was using a eyebrow powder towards the beginning of the year, but then I just repotted or repressed that into a different thing, and now I'm not like in a hurry to use it. So I switched to this because I feel like it's like more important to use up your creams before your powders. So I'm using this up, and then after this is finished, I have an Anastasia pencil I need to go through, but I can't, if you know if the Anastasia pencils can roll up and down, let me know in the comments because I can't remember. I've never used one before, but yeah, I am enjoying this. It's just unfortunate that you can't roll it up and down. Okay, and then this one, my bronzer is in my Makeup Revolution palette, but I basically wasn't using it for a while because in my, what's it called, Graveyard Project pan, I have my Too Faced, like, Chocolate Soleil bronzer there. And so this one kind of, I was thinking, oh, I'll just wait until after summer to really hone in on this one. However, I have been using it more recently because my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil is darker and it's more suited for summer. But it doesn't, like, look as good blended down the neck because, like, that you can see a contrast between the bronzer and my chest area. So I've been using this. I don't know if you can tell, it's this one right here. Last time I don't think you could really see rings very clearly, and now I feel like you can really see the rings. So I would not be surprised at all if by next update there was pan. And then I guess I just spoiled the next one, but the next one is this highlight shade right here. I'm wearing it today. It's my favorite highlighter in my collection, but I wanted to use it up this year. And the reason I put it in, or put it in, is because I needed motivation to use this, basically, and also because this is my favorite. Anyway, but yeah, I didn't rewatch my last video before I filmed this, so I don't really know how much progress is on it, but I have been using it pretty consistently. Like, I would say like 9 times out of 10, I use this highlight, so hopefully there's good progress. I know last time I did have pan, but it wasn't very big pan. I'm pretty sure I just like really expanded the pan a lot. Like, I'm pretty sure last time you could see the ring, but you couldn't see anything besides the ring. And this is a baked product, so it's like really hard to get out of there. And I'm also kind of scared to repress it because it is a baked product. Like, I'm scared it will change the formula. So I'm just going to keep using this way until it gets to like the itty bitty corners. Then I will consider repressing it, but I want to try to hold off as long as possible because I do feel like it will change the formula. And then I'll just finish up with all the rest of the makeup products. I don't know if I posted my video. I think I said this in another video, but basically, I went through a large phase this year, and I'm still not sure, where I was thinking, oh, I'm going, after I like created this project, I was thinking I'm going to declutter all my lip products at the end of the year because I had contamination issues, and but now I've realized that what I thought was contamination, like, yes, it was real contamination for a period, but then, hold on, let me get this light back on. Let me see. Here we go. What I thought was contamination isn't. It's just normal, apparently. So, yeah. I'm going to continue using my lip products for the rest of the year for sure, and then I haven't decided if I'm going to throw them out at the end yet or not, but I'm kind of like at this current moment leaning towards not, because I do enjoy using all of my lip stuff, so whatever. That being said, because I was in this headspace of I'm throwing everything out for a good majority of the year so far, I didn't really use these products because I was telling myself I want to use the products that I love the most, because if I have to throw everything out at the end of the year, then I want to get the most use out of the things that I love, so that I don't feel like I'm like having to throw, like, does that make sense? I'm sure it makes sense. Anyway, okay, so I'll just quit talking about that because it's pointless. But basically, I was just giving justification for why I have no progress on this. So this is Nude Delight by Rimmel. I do actually really enjoy this one, and I have been using it, but there's no noticeable, like, I can't really mark a new line on it. And I do use this. I find this really nice to put, if I have like too dark of a shade, I put this on top to make it a little bit lighter. Alright, there's a little hair on there. I'm trying to get it off. I just sanitized these before this, so they're clean. I just, like, a little speck of hair came on it. Anyway, and then the next bullet lipstick, or I guess the last, is this one, and it does have like an air bubble in it, so hopefully that's okay. I don't know if you can even see that. I think it's an air bubble. Yeah, so hopefully that's good. This is the one I definitely want to finish this year, because look how little is left. Like, that's really how much is left. And I'm not planning on digging down into the tubes, so it would be pretty sad if I don't finish this year, to be honest, because I actually really like this shade. There's no reason I shouldn't finish it. The reason I haven't finished it is because, like I said, I've been focusing on my favorite products, and I'm going to continue to do that because I am still not, like, completely sure that I'm going to keep my lip stuff past this year. So I'm going to continue just doing what I want, and then if it happens to make progress, it happens to make progress. And then, like, this one, I don't think I've used once, so I'm not even going to talk about it, but that's how low it was at the last update, but I don't think I've used it since. And then this one is my Carmello Stila liquid lip. It doesn't settle, so you can't tell how much progress is, but I have used this a few times, but it's still very coated, so there's still, like, plenty of product in there. And honestly, nudes aren't my favorite. Like, I really prefer mauves. And then what I'm wearing today is, if you're curious, it's Stila Baki, and it's kind of like purple, and I know I have a lot of purple going on with this purple eye and the purple lip and the purple shirt, but, you know, I just wanted to go monochromatic today. But it looks less purple on my lips, like, in the video than it is in person, I feel like. I feel like it's more purple in person. I don't know why I went on a tangent about that. What was the point? I don't know. I don't really know what I was talking about. But basically, I haven't, like, I got a long way to go on this. So, yeah. Okay, and then we're almost done. We only have 3 products left. Next is going to be this Mary-Kate and Ashley Coast to Coast perfume. This is my new line. I'm just making slow, steady progress. I was using this quite a bit, but now I've transitioned to the other one that's in this project, the number 2 by Polo, and I made quite a bit of progress on that. And I don't know how people go through perfumes so fast. Like, I feel like everyone can like speed through them and they can finish like a full perfume in like 4 months, but I don't see how that's possible. That being said, these 2 are getting very old, so I have noticed like they don't smell bad yet. They don't smell like alcohol-y or anything like that, but the staying power doesn't last as long, so I have been like quite a bit more generous with it with the last few, like, you know, a few times that I've used it. This one, I just do whatever I'm feeling for the day, to be honest, but I will say that I have been what do you call it, leaning towards this more, or I don't know, I can't think of the word, it's gonna bother me. I've been I don't know, gosh, that's gonna bother me, but I don't want to waste time. So anyway, I have it like on the tip of my tongue and I can't think of it. Like, drawn to whatever. I know y'all are probably getting annoyed, but anyway. That's so annoying. Okay, anyway, so yeah, that's my progress on my perfumes, and these are the only 2 in this project, but I did have perfumes in other projects, so I was working on those, and yeah, I think these are the only 2 perfumes I have in projects at the moment. So I've been getting a lot done with those. And then the last product is this Bath & Body Works face mist, and I was hoping to obviously like have more progress with this by now. However, I can't use this as a setting spray because the water dropper on it, see, I don't know if you can tell, but that's not like a light mist. It's pretty heavy droplets. So when I spray this on my face after I do my makeup, it like peels up my makeup in dots. So I can't do it. Like, the only way I can use this now, I use this as a refresher if I'm like out not wearing makeup, and if I come in from outside and I'm hot, I put this on, or if I'm just hot in the house, put this on. Or the other way I've been using this for the summer is I'll spray this on my face before I put on my sunscreen, because my face sunscreen is a stick, and so it just helps the stick like slide across my face easier. So I have been using it for that as well, but even with that, like, it's going really slow. So hopefully I can get, because my thought process was that I was going to use this much more in the summer, and which has been true because that's like when it's hot. But still, even then, like, I haven't made much progress at all. So I'm getting a little bit worried about this one. And not to mention, I have backups of this, so kind of scary. But yeah, that's about it, and that's all. Stila has decided to make an appearance here, and she thinks I'm mad at her because she got under my feet and I accidentally kicked her, and I apologize, but she thinks that she did something wrong, so she's been hiding until now. So yes, send warm wishes for Stila because she has anxiety and she gets scared all the time. Oh, by the way, the video's over, so if you only care about makeup, you can stop watching. But basically, if you're interested in Stila, I adopted her 2 years ago, and she was 3 when I got her, and she was abandoned, and I guess she was probably abused before I got her. So she has really terrible separation anxiety, and she just gets really nervous when we get in the car and stuff like that, but she's gotten a lot better. Anyway, but that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this update. I'm sorry it's been so long since I've updated, but I just want to say thanks again for, 200 subscribers. That's pretty cool. And also, y'all have a wonderful day, and be safe, and God bless you, and God bless your family. Bye.